Almost over and done with 22 days of the 11th month of 2022 we are. Glad to see it was a bit warmer, and that will be the pattern up through your Thanksgiving Day. As for the weekend, some winds and some rains that we'll talk about in part, largely due to a couple of storm systems that will be making their way through the area, but all in all milder temperatures from the freeze that we've been in for some days now. At the preface of last night's program, I often feel I'm a little bit too honest. I was a little forthcoming with the reason for an abbreviated program last night, and after the show last evening, I had actually a couple of folks that didn't even really know send me a few comments saying, "You appear to be a little stressed out," and indeed we were. So the server that operates both newspapers primarily, and most definitely the Sagersville Independent, but essentially both in their entirety. One of those things that can never fail because it in itself has three separate backups to the first. It failed. A power surge here in the building a couple of weeks ago is actually what put it into a tailspin. And it was this time yesterday, we thought we were going to lose all the papers. We have a hard copy, a hard copy of all of them, but totally different. But newspapers from 2012, I think, since that machine was installed, and it wasn't until late last night and today that, fortunately, perhaps some divine intervention, changed that. And with a lot of effort, we've been able to almost recover, nearly, with the exception of maybe 1 year, everything that was on that server. Still a long road to go. They've been essentially building the two papers, which of course we're putting out a day early for both the Big Sandy News and the Sagersville Independent. The Independent out tonight. Will hit newsstands tomorrow due to the Thanksgiving holiday. They've been able to do those and put those together because of some early data we were able to retrieve onto jump drives. So it's been a long, tedious, and stressful week here for everyone, and that will be a result of another abbreviated program tonight. And I'm not even going to go into tomorrow's schedule as of right now. I'm keeping my fingers crossed to be with you one more time before the Thanksgiving holidays. We're still making a lot of repairs, but it is all going to, in the end, whenever that is, be okay. And can't tell you how relieved I am for that. The Kentucky State Police have charged a Viewing County man with child sexual exploitation offenses, or an offense. The 45-year-old Louisa man was lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center after an undercover Internet Crimes Against Children Department investigation. Saul Carcamo, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, 45 years of age, of Louisa, was arrested as a result of that undercover investigation, which began after the discovery that he was uploading images of child sexual exploitation to the internet, and the electronic devices and equipment used to facilitate that crime were subsequently seized and then taken to the state police's digital forensic laboratory for examination. The investigation into a lot of that has begun, of course, and is ongoing. The suspect is currently charged with one count of distribution of matter portraying a sexual performance by a minor over 12 but under the age of 18, and was lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center earlier today as such. We haven't spoken about COVID much as of late. Not a whole lot to talk about. It is largely taking a back seat to RSV and the flu, both of which are running rampant, perhaps on weakened immune systems, of course, from everything COVID related. And with that said, we are continuing to monitor COVID, of course, still greatly, as the most recent update shows you, on a lesser scale. The previous week's positivity rating for the state as a whole was over 7%, 7.3 to be precise. That number did fall down to 6.73 in the most recent data collected and issued by the CDC, which still shows Eastern Kentucky with the most condensed numbers of COVID cases. Now, albeit these 10 Kentucky counties in the yellow zone, which is good news and an improvement, but the entire rest of the Commonwealth all in, of course, the green or lower level. Greenup, Carter, Boyd, Lawrence, Johnson, Martin, McGoffin, Floyd, Pike, Letcher counties all seeing higher numbers than the rest of the state, but lower numbers, of course, than we had seen. Another low number that the governor referred to in his most recent update is the number of Kentuckians over the age of 5 that have gotten the most recent Omicron booster, which is effective against the two new and latest subvariants that have been doing so much damage. Less than 10%, only 8% of people in the Commonwealth have gotten that vaccine. All this, of course, during the same time as the flu and RSV have taken control as far as the numbers are concerned. This after the flu was almost non-existent back about, during the 2020 and 2021 season. While local or county numbers for the state, of course, have not been tabulated now for a number of weeks, as far as the state as a whole, still 3,570 new cases in just the past week, and we're still seeing almost 50 deaths on average a week, 47 actually, just this past 7 days. I've had the privilege and opportunity to meet a number of governors in my time behind this desk over the years. One I did not have the opportunity to do so was that of the 55th governor of the Commonwealth of Kentucky, John Y. Brown Jr., who passed away today at the age of 88. Current Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear today announced the passing of the 55th governor of the Commonwealth. He served Kentuckians from 79 to 83 and again passed away today at the age of 88. Governor Beshear saying, "I am sad to hear that the former governor, John Y. Brown Jr., has passed away." I think his death actually coming yesterday, late yesterday. Beshear calling him a remarkable leader who was committed to serving the people of Kentucky. He made our Commonwealth a better place. He was a Democratic governor for the state of Kentucky whose life would take volumes to fill, from the many sports franchises that he owned and or operated or was a part of, to his marriage to Phyllis George, to the very entrepreneurial spirit he had from a very young age is just a read in and of itself, to purchasing Kentucky Fried Chicken with a group of investors for just a couple of $1 million and selling it for hundreds of $1 millions later. Kenny Rogers Roasters, a number of countless other business ventures are all just a small part of the legacy he leaves behind. It's no surprise the Christmas season has arrived at the Seasonal Shop. It is your one-stop shop for decor, gifts, apparel, and so much more. New arrivals hitting the floor every day in all areas of the store. So whether you're going to a holiday party or school or a work day, they have you covered. Beautiful coats, dresses, and sweaters that are perfect for these colder temperatures. And they've got a large selection of fun Christmas shirts and sweatshirts and the accessories, of course, that you need to match. New Doodles by Rebecca Toppers are in stock with added bows for a little more custom look. And if it's gifts you're looking for, they have something for everyone. Kentucky Mountain coffees, festive mugs, and many sweet add-ons. And dips and cheese ball mixes make the perfect hostess or teacher gift. So come in soon and let the ladies at the shop help you check off your gift list. That's Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville.
Car wrecks, truck wreck, disability, workers' comp, slip and fall, wrongful death. Your case matters to you.
Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sayersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sayersville, Fraser's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. There's just no denying it. Some things you crave all year long, but some of those things you crave even more when the leaves start to change and fall and there's a chill in the air. And our famous fresh-baked chicken pot pies are at the very top of that list. They're a warm, tasty, delicious snack or a meal in its own perfect little box at your Sayersville Lee's Famous Recipe. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one. The Appalachian Wireless Holiday Sale is going on now. Appalachian Wireless has a holiday sale that will make everyone's holiday merry and bright. From now till the end of the year, visit us in store or reserve online for an unbelievable sale on all the hottest devices. Deals like the iPhone 14 for just $99.99 or the iPhone 12 for just 1 cent. We know what you want for the holidays because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Well, let's go right on to community calendar announcements before we get to a few other things and your weather forecast. We are just a couple of days, and you can put it into hours now, away from Thanksgiving, and an updated forecast, to say the least, has some of the first rains moving up and in a little bit earlier than what we had expected on Thanksgiving, so I'll get to that in a few seconds. Before I go on to calendar announcements, one that I want to pass along to you, and I'll be reminding you thereof. I don't know how they get it turned around so quick, that being from Halloween Town to Candy Cane Lane over at the Gardner Farm, but they do. And Candy Cane Lane opens this Thursday evening, this Thanksgiving evening. And it will, of course, be open every day of the week, 5 till 10 until the end of the year. Please stay in the road. A lot of trip hazards, certainly to say the least. And Santa is going to put his mailbox out again this year so kids can leave letters to him. And if they leave an address, they will get a letter back. Santa in and out, busy time of the year, of course. And, he's got to be healthy and stay away from any potential bugs out there. To, of course, see his duties are done Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So with that said, be sure to stop by, bring those letters, drop them off at Candy Cane Lane, opening up this Thursday evening, Thanksgiving evening. Here's the rest of the calendar. I think starting off with the following anniversary wish. This couple selling 49 years together this Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, and since I'm not going to be on the air most definitely Thursday, and tomorrow's just a bit iffy, tonight we will wish, as the family and friends of Harlan Sarge and Stella Rao have asked me to do, them a happy 49th anniversary. Married November the 24th, 1973. Happy anniversary. A reminder from the folks at Rumpke, they'll be running this Thanksgiving Day just very, very early. So get your garbage out late Wednesday night or super early Thursday morning if you want to get it collected. And then that'll be hard to beat them. They will be out early to, of course, spend the rest of the holiday with their families. Now, I got an update today from my friends at the Extension Service. Said they still got some spots open for some events that I'm surprised they do, to be perfectly honest. The Holiday Wreath Workshop, Tuesday the 29th, 10 till 6. Come and join the fun. Make your own fresh pine Christmas wreath, just $15. Everything's provided. Sour snacks. Call 349-3216 to register. They are also having their Holiday Bazaar and Vendor Fair. This will be coming up in not so many days. Friday, December the 2nd, Saturday the 3rd. A big long list of vendors, and they're still adding to them. And if you'd like to be a vendor for McGoffin County Homemaker members, it's $15. Just $15 for 2 days. $25 for 2 days for everyone else. Just $25. Again, call 349-3216. And remember, they're having their big soup bean dinner the Friday of the event. And they've still got spots open for the country ham orders. I cannot believe that. This is a super popular event. You get to cure your own ham, learn something, and have a lot of fun. I promise you, it's a lot of fun throughout the entire process. It will actually start on January the 16th, I think, is the first curing, but you need to get in line, get your order in, 349-3216. And you get in line there's no line. There's no waiting ever for calendar announcements, birthdays, and anniversaries, too. I will post as many as you will send me. And that, in front of you, indeed, is, of course, how you do it. Up next, funeral service announcements, and we have one for this evening. Services have now been set in honor of 59-year-old Patchell Salyer Jr. of Howard Branch. He passed away Monday of this week at his home. He was the son of the late Patchell and May Rao Salyer. He was an employee of the McGoffin County School System, most recently for years at Harold Whitaker Middle School. He is survived by his fiancée, Kathleen Miller, son Roger Lee Salyer, daughter Sabrina K. Salyer, brothers Terry Salyer, Troy Salyer, Patchell Sean Bear Salyer, sisters Diane Porter, Gay Patrick, Bernice Howard, Janice Howard, Sandy Howard, 9 grandkids, 3 great-grandkids. as well. Funeral services in his honor start Friday at 1 o'clock from the Sagersville Funeral Home. The family will welcome friends for visitation tomorrow from 6 to 10 and Thursday from 6 to 10 as well. Santa's coming, and he's bringing tires and wheels, and he knows just where to get them. Conley Tire in Staffordsville next to Foothills and ConleyTire.net. Come in or click and save $100, even $200 on a new set of Goodyears and other big discounts on all the big names. They've got wheels, tires, lift kits, and all the service and repairs you need, and 6 months no interest is perfect for the holidays. Conley Tire in Staffordsville. There where every day starts, it's made and it ends. From hitting the floor to hitting the road and back, your feet carry the day's duties. And if you're hurting from what might be a work or sports or stress-related fracture you don't even know about, diabetic, or that all too often heel pain that just won't go away, or any type of pain or discomfort or in need of wound care, come to where they care.
Put your best foot forward and come visit our podiatry team. We care about our patients and their feet.
That's Dr. Cheney and her team at Hope Family Podiatry Center next to Hope Family Pediatrics on the Mountain Parkway.
At Golden Law Office, our attorneys previously represented the nation's largest insurance and trucking companies, handling cases involving serious personal injury and death. We know their strategies, how they will defend the case, and what factors drive large settlements. The attorneys at Golden Law Office can use this inside knowledge to ensure your case is handled effectively and aggressively. Hiring Golden Law Office provides you with a strategic advantage. Call Golden Law Office today.
Banking from home or on the go has never been easier and will forever be an important and necessary part of life. And Sagersville National has been and will always be at the forefront of meeting and exceeding your financial needs and giving you the safest and most worry-free online and mobile banking so you can worry about the important things, like what's for dinner. They're there when you need them at the main and branch locations of the Sagersville National Bank. Now for an updated 7-day outlook, and there are some updates, and not necessarily great ones either. Not all that bad, just some showers moving in a little bit sooner than what we had thought. Just a little earlier for the end of your Thanksgiving day. 23 tonight, another cold one ahead. Clear skies and calm winds for the rest of your Tuesday. We've got another nice, clear, calm day for your Wednesday. So if you've got shopping to do still, tomorrow's going to be a great day to get out and do it. Sunny, 58, winds are going to be nice and calm. We haven't had that as of much here as of late, but 27 for upper 20s instead of lower for nighttime lows as well for the rest of your Wednesday. Thanksgiving Day, it will be nice. Make sure we get that nice and clear because that's a good thing. 62, a mostly sunny Thanksgiving Day, so throughout most of anything of what you're doing, cooking, eating, sleeping, cleaning, whatever it entails, it will be under a nice day. 62, mostly sunny. The shower chances are moved up quite a bit to like after 9 p.m. Thursday night instead of way late into the overnight and Friday morning. So before you lay down possibly, probably be an earlier night for a lot of us though, you might see some showers, and those will carry into your Friday. We'll go from 62 Thursday to 54 on your Friday. And there's your weekend. We've got a couple of storm systems rolling in, and it's going to make for not so nice of a break for everyone for the Thanksgiving holiday and weekend. Saturday, not much sun. Upper 50s, however, mostly cloudy, and about a 70% chance of some showers. 50% anytime during the day. Those shower chances amp up during the later evening and overnight hours to 70%. Then they'll linger into your Sunday, but the sun makes a return. We're still in the mid-50s, so that's good news. Nighttime lows will start to wane thereafter, and you'll see the trend. 56, partly sunny, a 40% chance of showers Sunday. 50 and 54 Monday and Tuesday with a little sun and no rain. And again, that'll do it for a brief program this evening. We'll be here in some capacity tomorrow. Hopefully everything firing on a few more, if not all cylinders. I hope to see you at least one more time before the Thanksgiving holiday. That is the plan as for now. For now, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Pick up a Sagersville Independent in the morning. Heather's been working very hard on a lot of news, follow-ups to things that I spoke of, and a lot of news and information that you will not see here and only in tomorrow's edition. So with that said, thank you for being a part of the program. Have a good night, and see you next time.